everyone, this is Ephraim from Past Point One Comics. I got some new comic books, so this is my next video, and this is actually video number 59. Number 58 is being downloaded right now as we speak here. It should come out later on tonight. Today's Sunday, the 28th, and this one is probably gonna do it. I'm gonna give a little bit of a gap, like about 2 or 3 days before I put this one on YouTube. But I'm here to show you some new comic books, and at the end I have an announcement I want to make. So these first two, oh yeah, and of course before I go any further, if you're the first time on this channel checking out my videos, thank you very much for checking out my videos. If you're one of my regular subscribers, whomever watches my videos, you know, it always means a lot and I really appreciate it. And hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. So, ready to go? Okay. So these first two I got from Legacy Comics. I know they're in the LA area. I found them on Facebook, and these are one of my go-to stores that, you know, whenever I see a comic book that I want and I didn't order it in time, or it's a variant, I go to them. You know, one of my main groups that I go to is, hey, do you have this by any chance? And they had these two books. So the first one is X-Men number 18. I believe the artist's last name is Finch. I believe his first name is David Finch. It's Magic on the cover. And whomever has watched my videos, you know I will put a picture of each comic book right here on the right-hand side, covering up Superman for a little while in my post-production. Yeah, I really like this cover, so I wanted to get it, and I sent them a message, and they had it, so they held it for me, and I got it a couple days ago. The next one is also from Legacy Comics. It's Something is Killing the Children, number 15. It has the main character on the cover. It's really, well, when I've seen it, as every comic book that I see I want. I can't buy them all, but I try to get as many as I can. So this is the end of the arc of the first part of the series. I think number 16 is going to be a month or two of a break, and they're going to have the origin of the main character, Erica, which is right here on this cover. Next one I got from Wanted Comics. I found them on the Discord group that I belong to. I've mentioned them before, the Department of Comics. It's a really good group. They had this one comic book store was selling this comic book, and I bought it. I found out about it from the Discord group. It's Haha number 2, and there's a version cover. This is an homage to a comic book. If I remember which one it is, it's a very famous book, but I just drawing a blank on the name of it or the issue. So if I do find it in post-production, I'll put a link to, I'll show a picture of it so you can compare the two of them. And this is the trade cover. Trade covers mean basically there is some writing on the cover. Next ones I got from, I've mentioned these guys in the past. This is a great Instagram page that they have. It's called Recasters. Well, there's two of the people that do, but it's on their Recasters page on Instagram. It's JT Ripple Pressing and Recasters. Every Wednesday, say you can't make it to your local comic book store or you missed out on some comic books, they sell that day's releases on Wednesday on Instagram. It's a great site. I'm really gonna leave a link for them in the description below, because if you're looking for comic books that you might have missed, that you didn't get from your LCS, they sell them Wednesday, and 90% of them are regular price. And of course, you know, there's variants, or, you know, 1 in 10s, 1 in 50s, whatever they could be. Of course, those are priced higher, but the regular covers are always at cover price, and it's free back and boards too. All you do is pay for the book and for shipping. So this first one is Miles Morales, number 23. When you're on their site on Wednesday, though, you gotta be quick, okay? Their show starts, or Instagram page starts about 3:30ish, you know, my time here on the Pacific Coast. And then they go through the list of comic books. You gotta keep your eye out for them. And then after they go through the list, people start typing in which comic books they want. So, and you have to be specific as possible. Say, for example, this Miles Morales, this is number 23. If there's like 3 covers of 23, it normally goes 23A, 23B, 23C. If you just put Miles Morales 23, they're gonna come back at you and saying exactly which one do you exactly want, and they do run out of them. So if you're not quick, when you come back, you know, it may be gone. So you have to be as specific as possible. It's nerve-wracking but fun. Okay. Next one is Haha. I showed another book of Haha. This is another one, but this one came directly from previews. So this is issue number 2. Same storyline as the first one I showed you, but obviously it's just different covers. And I separated them because one came from Wanted Comics, and this one came from Recasters channel on Instagram. Now the next one that I got from Recasters and JT is King in Black number 4, has Doctor Strange on the cover. I bought this, I've been reading this series, it's really good so far, but I like this cover because to me it has like a 1960 vibes of old Doctor Strange comic books. I'll show you by comparison how some of them look like, and I just got that vibe from the cover. And here's another King in Black, and this one is also number 4, but has Silver Surfer fighting like a venomized dragon. And if you've seen my previous videos, you know I like dragons, so I said, yeah, I gotta have that one. So, next one is Black Panther, but it's under the King in Black title. So, I'm not sure if this is a continuing series or is a new series, but it's a number 1. I haven't read it yet, and hopefully I will soon. If my daughter was here, she'd be getting on my case. I can't believe you haven't read these books yet. I read as many books as I can per day, and I'm pretty much caught up. But when they're like a week or so old, I just haven't gotten to them yet. This one is Star Wars Darth Vader number 10. I just like the way this cover looks. Obviously, it has Darth Vader going through like a sandstorm, but it's all in red, and he's been picked apart. I mean, he's been put through some trials by the Emperor, and he's, you know, been really beat up, so he's trying to survive. Next one, and the last one I got from Recasters and JT, is Future State number 2, I believe. Yes, it's Future State Teen Titans number 2. This character has become really popular right now, so everybody was after this book, and I got about 3 or 4 of them. And that's all from those guys. So the next ones I got all came from one store. I've mentioned them too in the past. This is my not so local comic book store. It's G-Mart Comics. They're based in Chicago, Illinois. I found them years ago just by chance. They basically, I order them in advance, these books, and then when they get a total of $85 worth of books, that's when they send them to me, and it's free shipping. So most of these are just cover price, but they have a discount. I take it back. They have like a 35% discount on most of these books, and I pay for the, you know, I get them at that 35% discount rate. They charge me a little bit more for backboards and plastic bags, but it's free shipping. And I've been using them for over 10 years now, more than 10 years, and I really like their service. To me, I have no complaints. I send them emails, and they reply to me if they have a book or if I have a question about a book. They usually get back to me within a day or so. So the first one is Strange Academy number 8. This one, the main characters, these are students who are being trained by Doctor Strange and other teachers like Magic and Scarlet Witch and Brother Voodoo, and yeah, so it's a really good series. There's been rumors that it might be made as a series on Disney Plus, but they're on Bourbon Street celebrating. But they're underage, so they better be careful. Next one is, yeah, I got a Scotty Young book. Anytime his book comes out, the covers, the way he draws Marvel characters in childlike, but they're younger, I always like them. I always wonder if Scotty Young will ever do. I'm sure he probably has a contract with Marvel only, but I would like to see his take on DC books. Having draw kids of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, whomever DC characters are. I think it'd be awesome seeing him do that. But I think he's Marvel only for now. This next one is called Luna. It's by Boom Studios. I haven't read it yet. It's another 1960s hippie vibe book here. The back cover is awesome too. I'm gonna show it to you up here also. But this is just the front cover right now. I take pictures of each book, and then I noticed that the back cover had some artwork on there also. Most comic books, the back, unless it's a wraparound cover, it's like just advertisement. But this one had like a front and back cover, which is pretty cool, and I'll show them side by side. This one is Killadelphia. I have been reading this series, and I really like it. It's by Image Studios, Image Comics, sorry, and basically its premise is Philadelphia was basically run over by vampires. So that's the premise of the story, and I really enjoy it. It's even though it's vampires and killing, I still enjoy it. Killadelphia, what number is this? I don't have number 12. Next one is the Department of Truth, number 5, issue number 5. This is also by Image Comics. You ever hear of skeletons in the closet? Well, there's some skeletons right behind one of the main characters, so to me it meant that. Next one is a new series, and from Image. It's called Deep Beyond. I think it just came out just last week, or not more than 2 weeks ago. About 2 of the covers. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this one, but it looks like they're in the water, submerged, and they're wearing an underwater outfit. But this one almost looks like it's a skeleton behind the mask, or the helmet, I should say. And this is also Deep Beyond number 1. Obviously, there's more than one cover, and this one still underwater, but you can actually see a normal-looking character's face on this one. Once I read this one, I'll give a little review of it, maybe my next video. So the next, I have 3 more to show you, and then 1 CGC one. So this is Amazing Spider-Man number 58. I just really dug this cover. It has Spider-Man like crawling down a wall, facing almost like the camera. Thought it was a pretty cool cover. Next one up is the Timeless covers by Alex Ross, and this one is of Hawkeye. He didn't come out in the original series. There was a whole batch of them that came out, but he's been doing them now, but not in like one whole batch, just in separate, like 1 or 2 a month. And this one is of Hawkeye. And the last one I got from Gmart is Wolverine number 9. Marvel recently did an Aliens covers, and they hooked up Marvel characters with the alien from the movie Aliens. And this one is of Wolverine. Right, you see Wolverine like puncturing the alien, and if anybody's seen the Alien movies, their blood is like green acid, so it's spilling down on Wolverine right here. Hopefully you'll be able to see it once I put it up here. Okay, so my last one, I got a CGC book. I got it from the Discord group that I belong to, the Department of Comics. They have people who sell books on that site also, if you want to sell a book. And this is from they have like weekly sellers and who they recommend buying them from. And I've spoken of Something Is Killing the Children. There's a lot of variants that came out with this book, and one of the ones that I missed when it first came out was a variant to number 3. So when I got in touch with the person who was selling it, it was a certain price. I'm not gonna tell you, you know, it wasn't cheap, okay? But it was a 9.8, and I really liked this cover. I had my eye on it for, I don't know, less than a year. This series is not more than a year and a half old, I believe. But I really liked this cover, and I missed it the first time around. So it was already CGC'd, and I got it. It's Something Is Killing the Children, number 3. It has the main character, Erica, and she's taking a bath, and, you know, all this shows her back and how much, you know, she fights monsters, and just how scarred her back is from fighting monsters all these years. So if you haven't read this series, I highly recommend it. It's a really good series. It's different. You know, that's what I've stated before, you know, when I was growing up, I was a Marvel guy 99% of the time. But, you know, as I gotten older, there's so many great books out there by different publishers. And I highly recommend, you know, I have, you know, extended, you know, the way my horizon as far as comic book reading is concerned. And this is the last one from today. So my announcement is I'm at 297 subscribers. Hopefully nobody has unsubscribed. So I'm almost close to 300. And anybody who's been around, I've done giveaways at 100, 200. And of course I'm going to do some giveaways at 300. So I'm 3 away. And the way it's going to work is I'm going to show the books from my library. I'm going to pick some books. And I'm going to give incentives. If it gets up to, like, say 320, I'm going to throw some more books in. And if it gets higher than that, I will throw some more books in. It's, you know, usually when I do the video for the giveaway, I usually leave it on for about a week, or, you know, a little bit more, maybe, you know, 8-9 days, depends, you know. And once that is over with, all you have to do once I show that video is leave a comment, and you're in the running to win those books. And then I just do a random raffle, and whomever's name comes up, I will send you the books for free. Okay? I think I'm just going to do it in the United States. I'm not sure how to send them to other countries, what that partakes of. So it's probably just going to be in the US. So, but we'll see. I may change my mind. Who knows? So that's it. Like I said, I'm 3 away as of today, and as long as nobody has unsubscribed, as I said previously, we'll be good to go. So see how long it takes me to get to 300. Yeah, so that's it. This is Ephraim from Passpoint One Comics. Everybody be safe and take care.